are going to start work and energy of class 9 physics. Okay. Okay. The topics which is to be covered here is introduction, then work in general life, and in science, work due to a constant force, types of work, positive, negative, zero, energy and its types, kinetic energy, forms of energy, kinetic energy, potential energy, then law of conservation of energy, and we will finish this chapter. Okay, so let us move towards introduction. Okay, now see, listen, work and energy. What is work? Sir, whatever we used to do in our general life, that is work. Yes. Okay, and then for that work, what we need is we need energy. Yes. If we will not have energy, then we cannot do work. Now, what is actually work? If I am sitting, yes, and I am reading something, then am I doing some work? If I am doing some work, then I will be tired. Yes. Suppose if I am sleeping, yes, then am I doing some work? If I will ask this question to someone that I was sleeping and tell me whether I have done work or not. So what he will say, in our general life, parents used to say one thing, okay, that if suppose on Sunday you are sleeping, okay, up to 11 or 12 o'clock early morning, okay, then what? किसी काम का नहीं है, दिन भर सोया रहता है, किसी काम का नहीं है means what? Means yes, there is something which or with reference of which they are interpreting that work. Okay, so we should have a proper platform, a constant platform all over the world to specify this word that is work. Okay, otherwise so many confusions will be there. Yes, daily you people will get slept. Okay, regarding this, because you are doing nothing. Yes. Okay, किसी काम का नहीं, दिन भर कुछ काम नहीं करता है, सिर्फ खेलता रहता है. No, see, सिर्फ खेलता रहता है means what? You are doing work or not? Means what? See, with respect to them, you are not doing the desired thing. Yes. So what they are saying is you are doing the rubbish things. Yes. Simply the garbage one. But yes, you got tired. Yes, when you will come to your home, then you will ask for the dinner or lunch. That I have tired just because of game or whatever I was playing. See, listen. But yes, what your father said, दिन भर खेलता रहता है, किसी काम का नहीं, means what? Yes, means there is a problem. Okay, so work and energy. Now see, so in science a lot of scientists were there. Okay, so they had decided that yes, our children are means on the daily basis they are means scolded a lot. Yes, and it might be possible they will move or they will suffer through depression. Okay, so we should do something. Okay, so what they did? Yes, they did few things. Okay, now that which are means they gave 2 points. Okay, which are actually essential for work to be done. Yes. Okay, and that first point. Okay, that first point which they have given. Okay, according to science. That is according to science. Yes. Okay, these according to science means what? Yes, means these are the 2 points which should be satisfied for any work to be done. Okay, so the first point was force should be there. Force should be there. Yes. Okay, first thing. Then second thing, if force is there, then there should be a displacement. There should be a displacement. See, yes, if force is there and there is a displacement, then only we will say that work is done. Okay, yes. So let us move to work in general life and science. In general life, okay, in general life we used to move for this cinema. Okay, we used to sit. Okay, then simply for 3 hours we used to see the pictures. Okay, in flow. Okay, then at last what we used to say, today I got tired because 3 hours I was sitting. You were sitting and still you got tired. Yes. So who was working? Yes. In that case, your eyes were working. Yes. Continuously. The stress was there over your brain. Yes. That you should not miss any of the part of that particular picture. Yes. That's why you got tired. So whole over the body you were sitting, but yes, the parts of your body they were working. Yes. Now see. So in that case, what will you say? Yes. No displacement were there. Yes. But still you did something. Yes. So that's why they had formed one platform. Okay. In this platform, they had specified that what is work. Okay. Now see. So these two conditions are there for any work to be done. Okay. Suppose then work done by a constant force. Suppose we are having a card. Yes. Okay. This card. Okay. We had applied a constant force over this card. Okay. The constant force is this, and this is in this particular direction. Okay. And then it got displaced. Yes. It got displaced through a s distance. Yes. So the card. Yes. Card had achieved this much distance. Okay, it had covered. Okay, now here at this particular time it is here. Okay, now see, this was the initial position. Yes, A, and this was the final position B. Yes, now what sign says the work done. Yes, so the work done will be nothing but that will be force into displacement. Force into displacement. There should be some displacement for a particular force. Okay. Yes. So this is going to be the formula for your work. Okay. That is force into displacement. If you are applying some force, then there should definitely be some displacement. Okay. For which you will say that work is done. Okay. So the work done is nothing but what? Force into displacement. Now, let us talk about the unit of this force. Okay. Now, unit of force, unit of work. Okay. Now see. So we know that work done is nothing but what? That is force into displacement. Now we know the unit of force is Newton. Yes, and displacement is meter. Okay, so this will be Newton meter. This is hyphen, not minus. This is hyphen. Okay, this is the unit for work, and that is nothing but what? That is known as joule. Okay, and it is denoted by J. Okay, so this is the unit. Okay, now see here one thing which examiner used to ask, that define 1 joule. Define 1 joule means what, sir? Yes. Define 1 joule means what? 1 Newton force is applied for or of an object, over an object. Okay. 1 Newton force is applied over an object to displace it through 1 meter. To displace it through 1 meter is nothing but what? 1 joule of work. Okay, so that is the definition of work, unit of work. Okay, now so many places are there. We used to have a bike with engine, so that engine used to apply this force, and our bike used to displace. Okay, that is the work. Okay, that is also a type of work done. Okay, now let us move towards types of work. Okay, now types of work. Let us distribute them in a positive work, then negative work, and zero work. Okay, so let us see. Suppose positive work. Now, when we are having an object, okay, yes, when we are having an object and we had applied a force, now if it is displaced, see, listen, here we are assuming that this particular direction is positive. Yes, okay, we are saying that this particular direction is positive. Okay, now see, so this is the force and this is the displacement. So when a constant force is applied over an object and the object is displaced in the direction of force, this displacement is there in the direction of force, then what we will say, this work done will be positive. Yes, so force is there in the positive direction, work done is nothing but force into displacement. Yes, so force is positive, displacement is also in positive direction, so work done will be what? Positive. Yes, so the work done will be positive. So when will we say work done is positive? Yes, okay, for this, okay, the displacement should be in the direction of force. Only in that case we can say that work done is positive. Now, so here you may predict that what I am going to say, yes, or what the basic definition can be. Yes, okay, now suppose if I am applying a force in this direction, okay, or should I draw it here? Okay, now suppose if I am applying a force in this direction, okay, and displacement is there in negative direction, okay, as we had assumed that this is the positive direction, okay, and displacement is applied or displacement is done in negative direction, okay, yes, okay, so in the means in the opposite direction, of the applied force, okay, now see, so work done is nothing but what? Force into displacement. Yes, so force is in positive direction and displacement is in negative direction, so plus into minus is minus. Okay, so we can say that here in this case the work done will be negative. Okay, then one example of this is when we were accelerating, that is positive work. When we were accelerating, the bike was also moving in the direction of the applied force. Means what? When we were accelerating, engine had applied force over the tires of the bike, and then the bike was moving in a forward direction or in the direction of the force. But when we applied a brake, suppose we were moving with 80 km/h, okay, and then suddenly we had applied brake, okay, so we had applied brake means what? Engine had done a negative work. Yes, engine had done a negative work means what? From 80, that engine had pulled down the speed, okay, to 20. Yes, what does it mean? That engine want you to slow or to move in a backward direction. Yes or no? So from 80 to 20 means that engine had applied a force to move you in a backward direction. But yes, as your speed was more, so first your speed will be reduced. Yes. So what does it mean? It means yes, then the displacement should be in a negative direction. Yes or no? Okay. So in that case, what you had applied brake means what? A force was there in the backward direction. Yes. Okay. So when we applied a force, when we applied brake, the force was there in the backward direction, but the displacement was in forward direction. That's why the work done is negative. Okay. Now third one is zero work. Zero work is very important one. We may better understand this using this. Suppose the card is like this. Okay, and a force over this is in the perpendicular direction. Okay, but yes, if it is moving in this direction, continuously it is moving in this direction. Okay, but a force which we had applied is in this direction. Okay, now see, listen. Suppose if a force is in downward direction, okay, then we are actually we have entered in the vertical frame of reference. Okay, then when the frame of reference is vertical, then we have to see all the vertical displacements. But this is the horizontal one at this particular place. It is at the same height. At this particular place, again it is having the same height. Okay, now in both the cases, what we are having no vertical displacement. Here, no vertical displacement. What? No vertical displacement. If no vertical displacement, then work done will be what? Work done is nothing but what? Force into displacement. Yes, if force is there but displacement is 0, yes, then overall work done will be what? 0. Yes, so I should write 0 joule work, negative and then positive work. 0 joule work will be here. Okay, so this is nothing but what? Different type of work. Yes, positive work, negative work and 0 work. Okay, so this was all about the work. Okay, very important one. Yes, remember how different examples are also there. Suppose if I am having a ball, yes, and I had dropped that ball from a particular height. Yes, or suppose another example. Suppose pulley. Yes, you were moving so somewhere for a picnic. Okay, and when you went to railway station, you had asked for a pulley to carry your luggage. When pulley had started, yes, when pulley had started taking your luggages over his head, after that when he will move, okay, so the height of pulley is constant. Yes, a force, a gravitational force is there over that particular luggage. Okay, but yes, the height is constant. Yes, means the work done due to gravitation or due to gravity is 0 because no vertical displacement is there. Height of pulley is constant. Okay, yes, so types of work we have done. Now let us go to energy. Yes, what is this? Energy. Yes, now see, it is the capability of doing work. It is nothing but what? The capability of doing work. Energy is nothing but what? The capability of or ability of doing work. Okay, the ability of doing work. Yes, okay, and the unit of energy is what? Joule. Yes, it is just similar to that of what? Work, because we need energy, yes, to do work. Now see, suppose if see, work done is a quite a different process. Okay, irrespective of energy. Suppose if I used to take one chapati and my friend used to take a one packet of biscuit, okay, and then after that we started doing work, then we cannot say that who will do more work. Yes, okay, there, that is the concept when we used to move to buy any packet of food and these beverages. Okay, then we they used to specify calories over that. Yes, that this much of calories will be provided from one packet of biscuit and this much of calories or kilocalories will be provided from one chapati. Yes, so this makes some difference. Okay, so the main thing which we have to discuss here is types of energies. Okay, now see, we are having basically we are having two types of energies in this universe. One is kinetic energy and another one is potential energy. So let us talk about the kinetic energy. Okay, let us talk about kinetic energy. Yes, now what is kinetic energy? See, listen. Yes, okay, this is the energy, yes, which is required for any object to continue in motion. Yes, for an object to continue that object in motion. Yes, okay. Suppose we are having an object. Yes, this object had some initial velocity. Yes, that initial velocity was u, as we have already done. Then we are actually observing a particular object for a particular duration of time. Okay. Now, suppose we had observed that particular object from position A to position B. Okay. And position A to position B, this object had displaced through a distance s in time t. Yes. Okay. So here the velocity of that particular object was v. Here the velocity of that object was v. So general formula for kinetic energy. Okay, this kinetic energy is denoted by Ek, and then Ek is nothing but what? Half mv square. Okay, so let us derive this particular. Okay, how can we get this? Okay, now see. Suppose so here we have displacement. Yes. Okay, so it had accelerated through something, yes, from initial velocity. Okay, so third equation of motion, yes, that third equation of motion. Third equation of motion says what? Third equation of motion says v square minus u square is equals to 2as. Yes, we are considering the horizontal motion. So v square minus u square is equal to 2as. Now here we are having s as constant. Yes, that during this duration, okay, we had s. Okay, now see. So if I write this particular expression as 2as is equals to v square minus u square. Yes, then from here, if I write s is equals to, so that will be what? V square minus u square upon what? 2a. Yes. So this is nothing but what? This is the expression of this distance covered. Okay. Say this is the equation number 1. This is the equation number 1. Okay. Now we know that displacement is nothing but what? See, this is the third equation. Okay, now we also know that Newton's second law. Yes, second law of motion. Yes, Newton's second law. Newton's second law says F is equals to ma. F is equals to m into a. Okay. Now F is equals to ma, then here, okay, suppose if I talk about A, this is F is equals to m into a, yes, okay, and then acceleration is here, okay, no problem. Then one more thing, this is the equation number 2. Okay, then we know that work done is equals to what? Work done is equals to force into displacement. Work done is equals to force into displacement. Okay, now see, we are having F, we are having S. Okay, so if I write F as m into a, no problem. Yes, and S is from equation number 1, v square minus u square upon 2 into a. Yes. Okay, now see, because if there is nothing in denominator, means what? 1 is there from this a to this a. Yes, cancel out. Okay, so we are having A's expression is m into v square minus u square upon 2. Yes, if I manipulate this, then I will get this half as constant, this m and v square minus u square, that is work done. Okay, Now see, the work done is nothing but what? Energy dissipated. Yes. Okay. So if I rub this, then the expression will be what? Energy, that is Ek. That Ek will be what? Half m into v square minus u square. Okay. Now, so this is the expression when we are having some initial velocity in any object. Okay. Now, special case. Okay. Now in this case, what we are assuming is that object. We are assuming that initially the object had a zero velocity, means u is equals to 0 meter per second. Okay. Yes, and it had some velocity at a final stage. Yes, at final stage, suppose it had a velocity v. Okay. So Ek will be equals to how much? That Ek will be equals to half m into v square minus 0 square. Okay. So Ek will be equals to half m into v square. Half m into v square. So this is going to be the final expression for kinetic energy. Yes. Okay. So very simple. The derivation they may ask in exam. Okay. So this was kinetic energy with the derivation. Okay. The formula you should remember this formula with this derivation. Very important. Okay. Now let us move towards next one. That is another form of energy. Okay. See, listen. These two energy forms. These are two sisters. Okay. Yes. If one appears, then another one disappears. Okay. Overall, both used to be constant. Okay. Yes. So they have their own way of synchronization. Okay. Now see how. Let us see. Now next one is, okay, suppose one example, a bullet of mass 8 grams is fired. Okay, suppose let us take an example over this example for Ek. Okay, what they are saying is, suppose a bullet of mass 8 grams is fired with a velocity of 80 meter per second. Calculate its kinetic energy. Suppose a bullet is fired from a gun. Okay, and it is having mass of 8 gram. 8 gram is the mass of this bullet, and with the velocity of 80 meter per second. With the velocity of 80 meter per second. Now, see, we have to find what? Ek. We have to find. So let us see. So we know that Ek is equals to how much? Ek is half mv square. But remember, mv in kilogram. So we know that 1 kilogram is equals to 1000 gram. Yes, or 1 gram is equals to 1 upon 1000 kilogram. Yes. So 8 gram will be equals to how much? 8 upon 1000 gram. Sorry, kilogram. Okay. So we may put it here. Okay. So here it will be what? Half into 8 divided by 1000 into v square. V is 80. So 80 into 80. 1 0 1 0 1 0 and 1 0. 2 4s are 8, 2 1s are 2. Okay, 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10. Okay, now we are having say 2 into 8 into 8 divided by 5. Okay, then this is 64 into 2 is 128 divided by 5. 5 2s are 10. Okay, then 5 5 25.3056. That much joule of work. There is 25.6 joule of work will be done. Yes. Okay, that is energy. This much energy is needed. Okay, yes, or this much energy will be consumed. Okay, so this was one such simple example, okay, over the concept of kinetic energy. Now let us move towards potential energy. Okay, so let us move towards potential energy. Potential energy. This is the energy. Okay, this particular is the energy possessed by an object according to its position. Okay, yes, according to its position. The energy possessed by a body due to its change in the position or shape is called potential energy. Now listen carefully. Yes, suppose if I am having a bow and an arrow. Okay, suppose I had applied arrow over the bow, and now see, I had stretched that particular string of what of that particular bow. Now see, when suppose I am having that particular bow and the arrow like this, and if I am saying a particular person that, do you have fear of me? Yes, because I am having this bow and this arrow. Yes, so he will take me lightly. Okay, but yes, when I will put that arrow over the bow, and then when I will stretch it, now there is a problem. Yes, why? Because now this time this particular arrow is having some energy. See how that energy came. See, suppose now see energy from me. Yes, the energy is transferring. Yes, now that energy is transferred into this arrow. Okay, now when I will, he will, got it? Yes, so that energy, yes, now this energy is there in this particular arrow. I cannot take that energy back to me. Okay, that will be transferred into the atmosphere because there is no such operator which can give me that energy directly. I have to eat something to take that energy again. Okay, now see, so when I will do it, I will stretch that string through the arrow, then that arrow is having some energy. That energy is potential energy. When I will leave that particular one, that potential energy will be converted into kinetic energy, and that will stuck to the object. Yes. Okay, so that is nothing but what? The potential energy. Suppose I am having an object. Yes. Okay, that object is at a particular height. Okay, and then this is the ground. Okay. Yes. Now see. So initially we now I had raised that particular object to a height h. Yes, and that particular object is having a mass m. This is the mass m. Okay. Now see, we are having. We know that force is equal to what? Sorry, the weight is equal to nothing but what? M into G. Yes, that weight is nothing but what? Force, and that force is nothing but what? M into G here. Okay, in case of vertical motion, that M into G. Okay, now so we know that work done. Yes, this is nothing but what? Weight. Okay, W-E-I-G-H-T. Okay, that weight is equal to nothing but what? Force. We have already seen. Now work done. We know that work done is nothing but what? Force into displacement. Yes, here this displacement is nothing but what? H. Okay, and force is nothing but what? M into G. So this is M into G and into what? H. Okay, so final work done. So work done will be equal to what? M into G into H. Okay, so work done will be M into G into H. Okay, this is the work done. Okay, and then it is nothing but what? If name it as EP. Yes, this is EP, potential energy. Okay, so potential energy, this is nothing but what? A small derivation of this. Okay, now say suppose one more thing. This potential energy, okay, it does not depend on the path. Suppose if I take this object up to this height, okay, suppose this height is, okay, so let us, this was the derivation. Okay, remember this is the formula, very important formula. Okay, now see, suppose we are having this much of height. Suppose this height is 10 meter. Okay, means what? From the ground I have to carry one object to a height of 10 meter. Okay, now suppose I am taking it like this, and I am taking it like this, the whole over the town I had moved and then it lasts 10 meter. Yes. So irrespective of anything, okay, the work done will be same, that is M into G into H. M into G into H. Okay. So this is nothing but what? Potential energy. Okay. Now let us move towards one activity. Okay. Or the last one, that is the law of conservation of energy. Law of conservation of energy says what? Law of conservation of energy says, law of conservation of energy, LOCE. Yes, law of conservation of energy says energy neither be created nor be destroyed. Yes, in this universe energy cannot be created, energy cannot be destroyed. It will simply transfer from one form to another form. It will always be transferred from one form to another form. Suppose I have taken biscuit, okay, I got some energy, I had done some work, that work finally, yes, that work is what dissipated in the form of energy, yes, and that energy again, that is what, that is mixed up in the atmosphere, again through the atmosphere, again that energy will move towards that food items, yes, like the crops and that all, again I will eat. This is a cycle. Okay, this is a particular cycle. Suppose if I say that I can have energy from this job directly, I cannot have. Yes, I cannot have energy from this particular wall. I cannot have energy from these tables. I cannot have energy from this camera. Okay, so for that I need some food. I need some food. That, so this is the operator. Yes, our bodies, human body can operate only these food items. Okay, we cannot operate this iron rods and that all. Yes, we will eat it and we will take. Or we cannot have energy like this. Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, or just touching this I am getting energy. Yes, that is a particular science. Okay, ancient science was there, but yes, for that the process is quite different. Okay, but yes, according to up to the level of our 9th class. Okay, so the law of conservation of energy says what? That we will make a table and then we will proceed it further. Okay, so the table is, suppose for this we are going to talk about an object. Okay, that object was here, and now we had raised this object to a height h. The mass of the object is m. Okay, and the height of the object which it had achieved is h. Okay, now see, we are having different only two cases we will solve. Okay, and then after that we will discuss what is that. Okay, now suppose this is an activity in your NCERT. Okay, now see, so first of all let me give you the basic of this law of conservation of energy. The base of this law of conservation of energy is that some of the potential energy and the kinetic energy of an object would remain or would always be constant. That is what Ek plus Ep, that will always be a constant. That will always be a constant. Yes. Okay, that is half mv square plus mgh will always be a constant. Okay, now we will verify this through one such activity. Okay, that activity, let us perform that activity. Okay, what is that activity? Let us see. Suppose, okay, so this is the formula. Okay, which we should know, and this is the concept of what? Law of conservation of energy. Height of at which the object is located. Suppose, okay, so the first particular one is height at which the object is located. Height at which the object is located. Then Ek we know half mv square. Then Ep is mgh, and at last total energy, yes, that is Ek plus EP. Okay, now suppose according to this, okay, suppose the height is taken as 3. Okay, the height is taken as 3. Okay, now so at that particular height 3. Okay, for this 3, okay, we are having kinetic energy and we are having a potential energy. Suppose we are having potential energy, so suppose the mass of this particular object is 10 kg. Okay, now suppose the mass is 10 kg, then we know for this only 3 we are doing this. Okay, now at the maximum height we are having what? Kinetic energy. At this particular maximum height, velocity is 0. Okay, so this is Ek will be 0 joule. Okay, so whole over, yes, only the potential energy will be there, and that potential energy is nothing but what? M into G into H. Yes, suppose say G, which is acting in a downward direction, is 10 meter per second square. Say, okay, so this will be nothing but what? 10 into 10 into 3. So that is 300 joule. 300 joule. Okay, so total is Ek plus Ep means 0 plus 300. 0 plus 300 is nothing but what? 300 joule. Okay, now when this particular object came to 2 meter, when this particular object came to 2 meter, okay, now see when it came to 2 meter, then from 3 to 2 meter. Okay, yes, total was 3 and at 2 meter it had come at 2 meter, so this is 1 meter. Okay, now so here the velocity was 0 meter per second. Okay, now see, so if so first of all we have to find the velocity here. Yes, so this is going to be the initial velocity. Yes, this is going to be the final velocity. Yes, okay, so if I apply third equation of motion, v square minus u square is equal to 2gs. Okay, so v square we need to find out, u is 0, 2 into 10 into s is what? How much? 1. Okay, so v square will be equal to how much? 20 meter per second. So let it be v square. Okay, because we need it directly. So here Ek will be equal to how much? Ek will be half into 10 into v square. V square is 20. Yes, so 2 10. So this will be 100. 100 will be Ek. Now let us talk about the Ep. So Ep will be equal to how much? M 10 G. G is how much? 10 and H. Height is what? Height is 2. Okay, because my height is 2 because from the bottom we are taking. Okay, so that will be 2. Okay, so this will be 200 joule. So total is 100 plus 200, that is 300 joule. Okay, at last, suppose if we are taking 1. Okay, now see, if 1 meter, so that if it had moved 1 meter more. Okay, now see, at 2 meter, here it was at 2 meter, now it is at 1 meter. Okay, so it is at 1 meter. Okay, from the ground. Okay, then how much distance it had covered? 2 meter. Yes, and the suppose this was the initial one, and here is was the final one. Now see, listen. In this case, what we are saying is at last means just near to ground. Okay, this one portion you can do this. Okay, at last. So just above the ground, if I talk about just above the ground, then what will be? Just above the ground means V will be maximum. The V will be maximum. Yes, and H will be minimum. Yes, and that minimum will be 0. Okay, so this Ep will be equal to how much? That will be 0 joule. Now V max, suppose at just above the ground means what? 3 meter had covered. Yes, so if I calculate for this V max, okay, so that is V square minus U square is equal to 2gs. Okay, now V square we need to find out U 0, 2 into 10 into 3. Okay, so that is what? 63, yes 60, that is v square. Okay, now if v square is this, so EP will be equal to how much? Sorry, EK will be equal to what? Half into 10 into 60. Yes. Okay, so 2 5. Okay, so 5 6 300 joule. Yes. So again we got what? 300 plus 0, that is 300. So we can see overall, okay, in each and every case what we got the constant result, that is 300 300 and 300. So in this way we can say that law of conservation of energy is followed by that particular object. Okay, that is nothing but what? Kinetic energy plus potential energy will always be a constant. So in this way we complete this law of conservation of energy. Okay, so hope so you got this. Do this activity from the NCERT, very important one. So here in this way we complete this work and energy. Okay, one small topic that is not there in your revised syllabus, but yes, if we will take it into consideration, then no problem is there. But yes, a little bit knowledge you will get regarding that. That is the power. That is power. Okay, power is nothing but what? It is the rate of doing work. It is rate of doing work. Now rate of doing work means what? Rate means what? With respect to time. Okay, so power is nothing but what? Work done with respect to time. Okay, work done is nothing but what? Energy. So energy upon time. So power is nothing but what? That is energy upon time. Yes. So this is the basic definition of power. Yes. Now if I talk about the unit, yes, unit of power. So P is equal to E is nothing but what? Energy is joule and time is second. So remember, power is nothing but what? Joule per second, and that is nothing but what? That is watt. Power is watt. Okay, so this is nothing but what? Power. Okay, so in this way we complete this particular chapter, that is work and energy.